This is Paranormal Short Session 22 by Keith Evans at the Apalachicola Cemetery in Apalachicola, Florida. It is Wednesday, the 18th of June, 2025. I'm at the tombstone of Mr. Preston, Owen, Creel. And I'm going to be asking Mr. Creel some questions from my Obelisk 5. I'm going to start out with the phonics and see if he can choose any words. If Mr. Creel's not here, he's been reincarnated or something. And then I request some other individuals to step in and try to help out. All right, all you're going to do is hear. You're not going to see anything. But I'm going to hold it there so you can hear. Mr. Creel, or someone speaking for Mr. Creel, what type of work did you do in Apalachicola, Mr. Creel? Like they said, play. Was it play here? Playhere? That's what it sounded like. Well, I'm here, and I'm serious. I want to show people, you or anyone who knows of you, a enlightened and true depiction of Mr. Preston Owen Creel. So, what could you tell me about Mr. Creel? Was he tall, short, fat, skinny, comical, angry, nice, generous? What can you tell me about Mr. Creel? Sometimes it's like pulling teeth. All right, I'm getting prepared to switch over to the true and false mode and see what I get there, all right? You okay with that, Mr. Creel, or representative of Mr. Creel? True or false, Mr. Creel? Were you born in Apalachicola? True or false? I'm getting a mirror image so bad. It said true, but you can't see it. I don't see it on here. All right, Mr. Creel, let's do that one again. Sorry about that. Can't get a really good image of the green or the red answers for true and false. All right, I'm going to open true and false back up again. Mr. Creel, true or false, were you born in Apalachicola? This green. All right, he was born in Apalachicola. I turn it off in between. Mr. Creel, did you work in the lumbering industry in Apalachicola? The lumbering was big back in the day. That's true. Well, that's quick. Thanks, Mr. Creel. Mr. Creel, were you a part owner of or total owner of a lumber mill or lumber supply company in Apalachicola or in the surrounding area of Franklin County? I got true again. Okay. No, hold it. True and false. What's up with that? Well, maybe it's a trick question. Maybe at one time he was a full owner, and then at other times he just worked for lumber companies, or was a part owner, or other times he just worked for them. Maybe that might be the reason why I got a true and false at the same time. I guess I got to narrow my questions down. Mr. Creel, was your father and mother born here in Apalachicola? true again. All right. Well, I am just wondering, try to read more of your tombstone to see when you actually passed away. It looks like 1864 was your birth date. And then you died, looks like maybe 1878. That'd be maybe 23 years. It says gone, but not forgotten. All right. Mr. Creel, yes or no, did you die in 78? True or false? True is green and false is red, or true is yes and no is red? He's got true. He agrees with it. All right, I'm pretty sure it was 1878. Let's go back in and look again. Yeah, the deaf would definitely be right there, 1878. All right. Mr. Creel, did you have any questions for me? I'm going to open up the Obelisk 5B and let you say anything that you'd like to say to me, or if you have a question. So I'm going to use the ABCs on the Obelisk 5. I'm in the shade so people at home can see what you say. Slave. All right. I take it that you weren't a slave. I'm not a slave. Anything else you'd like to say, Mr. Creel? If that's a question to me, no, I'm not a slave. We don't have slaves anymore. Unless you want to include minimum wage workers. So, Mr. Creel, were you married, Mr. Creel? If you were married, what was your wife's name? What was the name of the lumber company that you worked for? You can see it's fairly some old trees, some not so old trees. Let me go over my car. Back to where we started. So, Mr. Creel, any other question you'd like to ask me? Mr. Creel, I'm going to be using the Paranormal Short Sessions on both YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, and going to be using the Total Paranormal Short Session 22 on YouTube. You're okay with that, aren't you? You don't mind. Oh, I got another word. I didn't even hear it. Recycle? No. Hold it. Let me get over here and further in the shade. Alone? A-L-O-N-E? But maybe that's why I say he was alone. He wasn't married. So that probably answered that question. Mr. Creel, what was your favorite thing about Apalachicola when you were alive? I liked the restaurants and the cemeteries. Seems like that word came on. I didn't hear it. So far we got 2 words. Slave is SLAVE, and alone is ALONE. So much for those random word generators that only constantly generate, huh? All right, Mr. Creel, Mr. Preston Owen Creel, is there anyone buried over in this area where the bench is, that area there? Or is that for future relatives? Yeah, Mr. Creel might have a footstone here. No, I think that's a tree. That's an old cedar tree got cut down. So I don't think he had a footstone. If he did, it somewhere in between that tree and the tree that got cut down and the border around the family plot. Mr. Creel, do you want me to go away? Mr. Creel, do you have one word or a couple words of advice that you would like to give people at home watching? Anything that you'd like to tell them? Well, Mr. Creel's not that talkative today. I'll just say thank you to all the ghost spirits who participated today. I appreciate all your assistance. And thank you to everyone at home who's supported my paranormal research, who has subscribed to my YouTube channel called Paranormal Short Sessions by Keith Evans, and who has read my books over the years. I have the oldest one is The Hayes House Ghosts for People 2. It's no longer in paperback, so if you can find a paperback copy in any of the stores, grab it. But it is available ebook on Kindle. And my newest book, Vampires Dead or Alive, is available both paperback on Amazon, ebook on Kindle. And I thank everyone from the bottom of my heart that supports me and likes me on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you, and thank Mr. Preston Owen Creel for his assistance today. And everyone have a good day. Bye-bye.